Someone just cited Peter Drucker in a leadership conference keynote to argue that measuring culture is pointless. I have to audit this because it's being used to justify destroying accountability. Hi, I am Dr. Blessing. Let's audit this logic. Culture eats strategy for breakfast. Stop obsessing over metrics and focus on people. This quote is real. Drucker said something in this family, but the way it's being applied in corporate culture conversations has become a shield against measurement. And that's dangerous for mission-driven organizations and their finance team. This is what the claim implies. If culture is paramount, then subjective, qualitative, felt experience culture is sufficient. You don't need to measure it. You just need people to feel it. This is what finance, HR, and boards actually need. Turnover rates by departments, engagement index trends over time, psychological safety scores segmented by leadership level, and correlation between culture metrics and business outcomes like productivity and retention. When culture eats strategy becomes a reason to stop measuring, you got this. A CHRO walks into the boardroom and says, "Our culture is strong." The CFO says, "How do you know?" The CHRO says, "People seem happy." Budget denied. Culture initiative defunded. The quote was never a permission slip to skip measurements. It was a warning about strategy documents that don't connect to people. The measurement of people is the strategy. The OPAD ROA shows that culture is measurable. Now, here's the 3-component culture measurement framework we use. Step 1, define culture operationally, not as a value statement, as observable, measurable behaviors. What does psychological safety look like in your organization? Specify it, rate it, baseline it. Step 2, select validated instruments. We use the validated Fearless Organization Scan for psychological safety, Gallup Quarter 12 for engagement, and custom 360 reviews for manager effectiveness. These are peer-reviewed tools, not homemade surveys. And step 3, build the causal spine. If manager effectiveness scores increase, that's a leading indicator, then team psychological safety improves. Then voluntary turnover decreases, lagged business outcome. Now, culture becomes a KPI tree. Finance can fund. Drucker wasn't saying culture is unmeasurable. He was just saying culture outlasts documents. So measure your culture with the same rigor you measure your profit and loss. A corporate client's DEI team used this exact argument to resist measurement. We built a culture KPI tree, and 6 months later, they presented a board deck showing a 17-point increase in psychological safety scores and a 23% voluntary turnover reduction in trained teams. Budget approved, program scaled, evidence-led. Is your culture initiative surviving finance review? Schedule the People Impact ROI Sprint to build your culture measurement system. Links in the bio. Evidence-led, impact-driven, the OPAD ROA.